Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Mac the Trader, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, we're going to be talking all about NVIDIA earnings, how we were able to capitalize on it, and what you can expect and what you can do to capitalize on NVIDIA this coming year. I'm going to be dropping a lot of information on you guys, so be sure that you have a pen and pad ready to take some notes. We're basically going to go over our earnings research, my team and I's earnings research, and how we were able to not only make the correct decision on what to do as it relates to NVIDIA stock options, but also I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of insight as to what other companies are going to benefit positively from this NVIDIA move and moving forward into the fiscal year of 2026. All right. It is current year 2025, but we're already starting to move into the fiscal year of 2026 as it relates to businesses. So with that being said, let's get right into it. All right, so before we actually dive into the research and development behind NVIDIA, let's just sit down and let's look at the earnings and revenue. So as you guys can see, all right, NVIDIA beat earnings expectations by 5.30%. Now, just because a company beats earnings expectations does not mean the stock is going to increase in value or price, okay? We saw that a couple of weeks ago, okay, on Apple and on Amazon as well, right? It may take a couple of days, and we also saw that on Microsoft, by the way, right? Just because earnings beat estimates does not mean that the stock is going to continue to increase in price, right? And as we can see, as it relates to their revenue, right, they were able to beat expectations by 1.25 billion or 3.23%. These are phenomenal numbers, but it's not just about these specific numbers as to why the stock increased in value. Right now, those of you guys within the Discord community, we are currently in put credit spreads at 123 with cover around, I believe just 122, like right a dollar under, literally. Right now, I'm going to screen record the Discord, right, and I'm gonna pull it up for you guys just so you all can see what we've been working on within the Discord and how we were able to take advantage. Right, so a couple of weeks ago, okay, essentially, right, we took put credit spreads on NVIDIA, okay? This was about a 20% return on risked capital. Now, those of you guys who are within the Discord community, you guys know I like to manage risk. So I told everyone to just take one contract on this unless your account could support more, right? So if you were to multiply this by 10, essentially, you were able to make $170 off of this play. Very simple, very straightforward. Right? Those of you guys within the Discord, I hope you guys are enjoying it. We've been dropping a lot of info lately, not just myself, but other mentors as well. We took a spread on Palantir. We took a spread on NVIDIA as well. And we also took a spread on Tesla. We also talked about Apple just a little bit, as you guys can see. So let's just get back into the charts and let's talk about NVIDIA. All right, so NVIDIA obviously has had strong growth this quarter. Not only this quarter, but this year overall. NVIDIA's revenue is up 39.3 billion. All right, that is up 12% from last quarter, and that is up 78% year over year. Meaning, no matter how much money you put or invested into NVIDIA, okay, you had a 78% return on investment by putting your monies into this stock. Okay, I want you guys to be thinking long term when dealing with stocks and stock options. Right? 78% return year over year is absolutely amazing. So let's just slow down a little bit and let's talk about what actually drove the growth. All of this is reflecting high demand for AI solutions and data solutions. All right. This is going to be super important when it comes to data. Okay. Data is going to be one of the most expensive things no matter what. So if you're a company, right, and you're tied into data solutions using AI, that is going to be a very, very great investment for other companies to invest in, but also for the average consumer to invest in, right? Any company that is providing data solutions is going to continue to increase in value because data solutions are going to be needed. The more the population grows, the more robust businesses and companies become. And also, as cryptocurrency and other forms of blockchain technology increase, right, data solutions are going to need to increase as well. And NVIDIA is in the perfect spot for this. All right. So let's just talk about what's next as well, right? Q1 2025, we're expected to hit 40.8 billion. As that happens, All right, you guys are gonna see the mentors within the Discord, okay, run put credit spreads. We also could run call credit spreads, okay? We could go out of the money and run some call credit spreads as well, but seeing as though we are bullish on NVIDIA, we don't want to sell calls. Instead, we want to look into possibly buying calls, right? Now, those of you guys within the Discord community, you guys know buying options is very, very risky. Selling options is going to be on the opposite side of things, and it's going to be basically providing insurance to the stockholders of NVIDIA, all right? So as the year continues and as we continue to increase in price on NVIDIA, right, what I want you guys to do is be sure that you're on the right side of the market. And if you're not sure how to stay on the right side of the market, join the Discord community. Click the link in the description, join the wait list, all right? And next week you will be added to the Discord and you get to see not only my stock research, but you get to see Vez research, Dalen's research, York's research, Elijah Swavy's research, and Vo's research, right? Those of you guys that are interested in stock options, it's gonna be a one-stop shop for you, okay? So back to Q1, what's next, right? So we're expected to hit $40.3 billion in revenue, that is the projection, with gross margins expected to sit around 70.6%. Now there is gonna be a 2% margin on this, okay? So plus or minus 2%, but we're going to be sitting around expected 70.6. Okay, let's also talk about the earnings per share. Earnings per share last year returned you $2.99 per share that you own. So as you guys can see, it is all about quantity with the quality. NVIDIA is a quality stock, therefore you want quantity. That earnings per share is up 147% from last year. That is absolutely incredible. We're gonna also get into what other companies you guys should be investing in, right? Not just NVIDIA, but NVIDIA has actually partnered with a couple of companies, okay, as it relates to the AI segment and data segment, okay, in order to solidify their future income. So let's talk about who NVIDIA is partnering with and what you guys can do in order to take advantage and also stay on the right. First, let's talk about Verizon, VZ. Now, those of you guys that were in the Mrkt Trading Academy Discord, all right, previously, you guys know that we traded Verizon for sure. All right, Verizon is a great stock to trade along with AT&T, but you have to be positioned correct. So as of right now, just looking at Verizon, all right, we're actually going to prepare to run call credit spreads on Verizon, seeing as though, you know, my indications are looking as though we are going to turn over to the downside slightly and maybe find lower pricing before moving higher up. All right, that's going to be excellent for us. We always love when a stock gives us better pricing and we're able to capitalize on the premiums by running some credit spreads. That is absolutely amazing. Right? So NVIDIA is going to partner with Verizon, okay, as it relates to their Edge AI application, okay? Verizon is going to start to incorporate certain NVIDIA developments within their company that their consumers will also be able to take advantage of, okay? And this is all going to revolve around AI data solutions, all right? Super important. Another one that I'll give you guys right out the gate. Now, I can't give you guys everything, right? But just looking at things out the gate, I'll give you one more, all right? Toyota, all right? NVIDIA has partnered with Toyota, okay? And Toyota is going to use NVIDIA Drive AGX Orion next gen chips in their upcoming vehicles. Now, does this mean self-driving Toyotas are coming? Who knows, right? But the fact that NVIDIA has made this strategic partnership means that we can not only take advantage of NVIDIA, but we can also take advantage of the Toyota company as well. Now, I'm not a huge Toyota trader or investor. I've never traded their stock options and I've never invested in the company. However, maybe automobiles is something that we can add to the list. I mean, we know that BMW is going back to engines. We know that Porsche is going back to engines and leaving the hybrids alone. We know that all of these top sports car companies are moving away from the hybrid electric engine and moving back into the gasoline powered engine, which is what consumers want. So if that's what consumers want, they're going to purchase. If they purchase, the stock increases in value. So let's see what Toyota does. I'm gonna add it to the watch list, and we may be running a couple of plays on Toyota before earnings, just to get a feel for how Toyota moves and things like that, right? So the fact that NVIDIA is broadening, right, their influence and reach by partnering with tech companies and also automobiles companies, this is going to solidify NVIDIA in the game, right? They're not just sticking with, okay, we're just an AI company or we're just a computer company. They are expanding into providing solutions that other major companies need. Now, if you're someone and you're able to provide solutions for other people, right, you're going to catch all the money that falls from the company to the consumer, right? If you're in the middle providing solutions, you're going to be able to take advantage of that. So NVIDIA has put themselves in a very, very good spot moving forward, right? They're not just going to be tied to the AI race. They're not just going to be tied to computer chips. They're going to actually be tied to so much more moving forward. And think about it. Verizon and Toyota are two different companies, right? They're two separate companies. They don't even overlap in the slightest. I mean, unless you want to go to Verizon to get a hotspot for your Toyota, right? Outside of that, they don't overlap in the slightest. So NVIDIA has put itself in a very, very good spot. And this is an opportunity for all of us to take advantage, right? This goes to show you, no matter if inflation or economic downturn happens, right? Investing in a company like NVIDIA is going to put you on top. Why is it going to put you on top? Because NVIDIA is not just relying on consumers and retail, right? They're going straight to the major companies, straight for the big dollars. Those types of contracts is what adds billions of dollars of revenue to a balance sheet. Now, if they can do this over and over and over again, quarter after quarter after quarter, maybe they go, pitch to another automotive company. Maybe instead of just Verizon, maybe they expand into AT&T. Maybe they expand into Xfinity, Spectrum. All of these other companies are now on the board now that NVIDIA has solidified partnerships with Toyota and Verizon, right? We don't really have to worry about NVIDIA taking a major hit all too much if inflation continues to rise, or if we, let's say, pull back from our all-time highs that we've currently been at, right? If we continue to pull back and move to the downside, it won't really matter. Reason being is because NVIDIA has solidified its spot with these other major corporations, right? They're just not relying on consumers, but they're relying on providing solutions to these major corporations, right, in order to keep themselves in the game. And you best believe, just like NVIDIA, okay, you best believe there are going to be other companies that come out with chips, quote unquote. Here, let's change this back to USD. There are going to be other companies that come out with chips for AI data solutions that are going to compete with NVIDIA. When that takes place, we are going to be at the forefront of that research for you guys, and you guys are going to have early positions into those companies. All you have to do is join the Discord, and all the research is given, literally. Right? So with that being said, if you guys do have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. We already hit 20% return on risk capital on NVIDIA. We're looking to take our next position in the next couple of days coming, maybe the beginning of next week, Monday or Tuesday. We'll see how the spreads are looking and how the premiums are looking then. But overall, congrats to everyone who was able to take advantage of this position dropped within the Discord. 20% return on capital. We love that. And I will catch you guys in the next video. First link in the description to join the waitlist.